Hello there, it's number 1 from Vault 7. You know what to do, and thank you. Across Balkans, an app was spreading. It promised simple income, watch video ads, like posts, and earn crypto daily. For many, it was their first taste of digital earning, so this wasn't just a scam, it was a betrayal. Some people made thousands while others borrowed from loan sharks to invest and lost everything. The group behind it all? A local agency with a name you were supposed to trust. The app called itself Cheil Worldwide, stealing the name from Samsung's global ad agency. But this wasn't built in Seoul, it was made in Montenegro. Behind it all was a local marketing agency, Grapefruit Media, basically selling the dream of doing nothing while pocketing thousands. They handled it all, Telegram groups, social campaigns, even real-world events. One man, known locally as Dayan, hosted conferences at luxury centers to onboard dozens at a time. The pitch was always the same. It's new way of earning, it's real, it's growing, and you don't want to miss it. This announcement tried to paint the transition as official, but Cheil, the real one, never knew the app existed. It worked like this. Every day you'd log in, complete a few tasks like videos, follow accounts, click links, and get paid in crypto, usually in USDT, but there was a catch. To make real money, you had to buy in. VIP 1 to VIP 5, ranging from 100 to 1,500 USDT. Each level increased your unit price and the number of daily tasks, effectively boosting your rewards. It caused heavy greed. Some people upgraded weekly, others borrowed money. I personally know people who took out high-interest loans just to reach higher VIP tiers. I even know a guy, an EU official, who bought 5 phones and hired someone to manage the apps for him. For a hefty bag, of course. That way, he could invest thousands at a time. And yes, he earned enough to buy a 2-bedroom apartment before everything went downhill. But he was one of the few who got in early and pulled out in time. They didn't hack a bank, they didn't need malware. They just built an app that looked real and gave people a reason to believe. It had tasks, it had dashboards, it had earnings, it had just enough logic to feel like the future, but it wasn't. It was a front, a funnel, and it worked because people weren't greedy, they were hungry. Hungry for a break, for a shortcut, for something that finally paid back. And when it vanished, it didn't just take money, it took trust in apps, in cryptocurrency, in each other, because it all stopped without a bloody warning. The payouts froze, the app stopped responding, and Grapefruit disappeared. Their website vanished, social scrubbed, Telegram channels were locked or wiped clean. In a final message, they blamed audits. Please wait 72 hours, withdrawals will resume, but they never did. Inside the groups, panic set in. People begged for answers. Others offered to sell accounts for half of what they paid. I invested 3,000, selling it for 1,500. It still pays out 138 a day. Some held on, others broke. One user posted just one line, roughly translating, "Oh, how hard will the loan sharks beat me?" It was a shit show. For many, this was their first step into digital money, crypto, passive income, apps that pay you. It felt new, exciting, like catching up to the world, but it wasn't a future, it was bait. Because this scam wasn't built on greed, it was built on hope. Hope that this was finally the thing that worked. And when it collapsed, it didn't just take money, it took trust, in tech, in each other, and in the idea that shortcuts could still be real. This was number 1 from Vault 7. Subscribe, see you in a few days.